Since AMC have proven that a lot of the so-called experts are being wrong and may continue to be definitely on the wrong side of the history, well, some of them can just seem to be learning the lesson. And today we have another article popping on, multiple platforms and actually saying and suggesting that based on some data, retail traders are cashing in AMC gains for the first time, and this might showcase a sign of a growing fatigue. Maybe like the stock is losing steam, nobody is buying anymore. Well, let's read first. I know this is totally bullcrap, but let's first hear what they have to say and we can debunk exactly everything pretty much they wrote in this article. All right, so this is the data they're showing. Retail investors' daily net purchases of AMC in US millions of US dollars, and they're showing that for the first day of net selling AMC was here in September 21st. AMC called like following an amateur investor took advantage of gains after a record Labor Day to sell shares on a net basis for the first time in 7 months. Well, retail investors sold 2.45 million in shares of the world's largest movie theaters company on Tuesday, making the first time the group became sellers of the stock since February. According to data compiled by Vanda Research, that reversal, despite its rising share price yesterday, is the latest example that Wall Street pros are stepping into more speculative pockets of the market. Well, let me pause here for a second. When you go back to the chart, okay, let's look, for example, at the 6 months. So you mean to tell me that people who actually bought around $10 or $5 or even here around 25 or 30, they didn't sold. Actually, as a matter of fact, lots of us even bought more around the highs of the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. So you mean to tell me that we haven't sold when it came back to 42, bounced all the way up to 60, consolidated a little bit around 60, came back down at 30, and for some reason we bought when it was Tuesday. When was Tuesday? And sold at 47. So we didn't sell at 60. We didn't sell at 68. We didn't sell at 77. Why in the heck will we wait now to sell at 47 or 45 when everything is pretty much showing that the reversal is already on the way? From a technical standpoint, from a fundamental standpoint, people are going back to theaters in volume. Movies crushing the box office. I mean, this is just dumb. All right, this is just dumb. Now, let's do another quick, simple math. They said retail investors sold $2.45 million in shares. Well, $2.45 million in shares at the time of this article popping. This will mean retail investors sold approximately 59,000 shares. Well, if we are 4.1 million and we own each of us at least one share, that is 4.1 million shares that we owe. Technically, if we all own only one single share. So selling 59,000 of those 4.1 million shares, it's barely 0.01%. It is barely 0.01%. So actually it's close to zero. You see where it's going, right? It means absolutely nothing. So selling 0% means absolutely nothing. But here's the thing. I can guarantee you, as we've seen multiple times in this play, the more you will see, bull crap like this, the more you will see, such articles, it gives you the confidence that we are getting closer. Why? Because they want to deceive and instigate fear, uncertainty, and doubt to as much people as possible, trying to get them to sell before it actually rips up. So we are not falling for this anymore. We are not falling for this anymore because we are set to unimaginable heights. I mean, I'm just saying, guys. You already know.